you guys to share this live, share the live feed, people. I have an in-depth conversation, and I just want to encourage you guys to share live and get people to come in on. People text. I hate when people. Don't y'all hate when people text and call you when you're going live? So share this live feed, please. Share it in your groups. We're going to be having a conversation, and I'm going to be sharing this as well. And I'm going to get into my friends on live. See what we can add on here. Yep. So come on in, people. Come on into the live. I want to talk to you guys about what's going on. I want to talk to you guys about what's going on. I want to invite you guys in. Share this live, please. But we're going to go viral today. We're going to be talking about the Toledo mayor. And we call him Mayor Lil Wade. If you guys could please share this live right now. Share this live. I want all my young people to watch. I want my old school folks to watch. I want my people that's involved in politics. I want you guys to be watching what we're going to be talking about today, because this affects every person of color. This live feed today affects everyone of color. So if you guys could please share this in any groups or Facebook groups that you're part of. Share this on your Facebook page. Tag your friends, your homegirl, your baby daddy, your cousin, your uncle. Everyone needs to be paying attention as to what we're going to be talking about and how it affects you. Okay? And I'm trying to get Nathan to come on in. While I'm waiting, we got to get Nathan. Nathan is going to be co-hosting this with me today. Nate Livingston. Yep, we're going to be talking about it today, people. I just got to point it out, and then you guys need to make the decision on how y'all want to move, on how we're going to move as a city. But some got to get done. Some got to get done. Some got to get done, damn it. We got 25 viewers right now. If you guys can continue to share this live feed, add it to your, add people here, tag people in. Let's talk about it. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Let's talk about it. We got 28 viewers right now. Keep sharing this live feed, people. Keep sharing the live feed. I'm trying to tag more people in here. We're going to have a conversation today. They're going to be upset, but they'll be all right. We're talking about Mayor Lil Wade. All right. Keep sharing it, keep sharing it, keep sharing it. Share the live feed, people. All right. All right. What's going on, William Doobie? Melissa Austin, what's going on? Miss Torres, what's going on? Miss Webb, Yamiko, what up? Fred, what up, Fred? Fred Allen. What up, Audrey Hickman? You know I love you. What's up, Diamond? Let's talk about it. What up, Desmond? I see you. Right. I got that, Mom. My mom told me to double down on something. We're going to talk about that, Mom. I'm going to get right on to it. Absolutely, we're going to talk about it. Where's my guy, Nate Livingston? I need him to check in. Nate Livingston, I need you to check in. What's up, Armand? What's up, Twyla Page? That's my mother, y'all. What's up, Samantha? Daphne Waters, what's going on? What up, Don Keel? Long time no see. What up, Mr. Karn? What up? What up? We about to talk about it. Andrew Z in the morning. What up? Who else we got? Terica Craig, what up? Edward Day, Kyra Burrell, Mark Live, what up? Frank Lucas, what up? The shit crazy. We about to get right into it. And I'm gonna tell you what we gonna do when the city violates your rights. I'll tell you. I already got the lawyers. We about to have this. What's up, Crystal? What's up, Miss Craig? Calvin Geese, what's up? Taryn, what up? Woodard. All right, so let's jump right into it, y'all. We're going to get right into it. My co-host was supposed to come in. His name is Nate Livingston. If y'all see him in here, say something to me. All right, we're about to jump right into it, people. What up, Nice show? What's going on? All right, so I wanna talk about something. What's going on, people? I want to talk about something real quick, because y'all know I'm hard on my people. What up, family? You know I'm hard on my people. When we do something, we got to say something. When we do something wrong or stupid, even when I make mistakes, I got to be held accountable. I got to be called out, right? So here's what the problem is. You have had an overwhelming amount of black folks calling out our knucklehead brothers and sisters that want to party in the streets like they was doing on Ontario yesterday. O Block, O Street, right? O Block. The Woods, right? The Woods wanted to turn up a couple nights in a row. And there were people like myself who said, listen, y'all doing too much. Listen, y'all violating yourself and you're violating the public. We said, stay your ass at home. Stay at home. Because not only are you exposing yourself and putting yourself at risk, you're putting the rest of everyone else at risk. And so there is what we call a social responsibility and a moral obligation. And that requires everyone to stay the fuck at home. Many of us said, if you get caught being out in public, and when you were caught, you were not going to or from an essential place or business, we all said you should be locked up. We all said that you need to be held accountable for just being the stupidity. The city of Toledo said that they were going to follow the mandate set forth by the state. That if you were caught in violation of the Ohio Stay-at-Home Act, that you will be criminally charged with a misdemeanor. I even co-signed that notion because only after, I agree that it should be only used as a last resort. It should be used as a last resort. There was a brother of mine, his name is Nate Livingston. And Nate Livingston said they're going to use this law as a way to target and profile minorities, to target and go after black people. And I said, no, if you stay your ass at home, you won't be caught up. You won't be in the mix and match. Go to and from and stay your ass at home. That's what the order was. That's what the order was. Last night, approximately 8 people were arrested in Toledo for violating the Ohio Stay-at-Home Act because they wanted to party on Ontario Street. They wanted to turn up. Last week, last weekend, or I think on Saturday or Sunday, there was an African-American young man who was arrested because police allege that on 3 different occasions that they had a conversation with him and told him to go home. The police allege in their reports that each and every time he was told to go home, he was spotted at another house party. And they would respond to another call for service, and he was there at another house party. And so they said at that time they made a decision to lock him up. I had no objections to that. Many people, many activists, and many community leaders, we had no objection to Toledo police performing their duties as long as it was done in a way that was ethical, in a way that it was unbiased, in a way that it was a general policy across the board, citywide. So I second that notion. But the city of Toledo, you guys know, has a long history of racism. They have a long history of promoting racism. black people in the city of Toledo have been criminally charged, have been arrested, have been fingerprinted, their mugshots in the paper and on the news for violating the Ohio Stay-at-Home Act that was set forth by the governor, the attorney general, and the health director of the state of Ohio. However, on today, the Toledo mayor issued out a press conference and a statement, and I'm going to refer it to you guys to the article of the Toledo Blade, where they said that they're going to open up municipal golf courses to allow residents to attend to. Now, you're telling me on one hand, you're going to lock up people who violate the Ohio Stay-at-Home Act, which were black people. But when it's beneficial to your white constituents, you think that it's appropriate to say that we're going to open up golf courses, because this is where white folks like to go. So you're going to open up 3 municipal golf courses while you're locking up black folks who are hanging outside their own house, their own neighborhoods. This benefits white people, not black. Black folks typically don't go to golf courses. You take down the basketball courts, the basketball rims, because you don't want black little boys playing at the park. You lock down the parks, but yet you open up golf courses because your white voters want to have a place to go. You lock up black folks, you criminalize them, you plaster their mugshots all over the damn news, but you don't say a word to white folks who want to go have a stroll in the park. Now, if you don't believe that that's discrimination, if you don't believe that this is violating people's constitutional rights, because you can't, what the city of Toledo did, is they got with the Ohio governor, they got with the attorney general and said, listen, the white folks want to go to the park. They want to go to the golf course. Can you work with us to where we can allow our white voters to be able to go to the golf course? Because, you know, like Trump, everyone's got to play a game of golf in these stressful times. Yet, when black folks want to hang out and party, although they shouldn't be, black folks have been demonized. Black folks have been criminalized. Black folks have been vilified on the news, in the papers, and on social media. Look at this. You want to take away the parks where black folks can enjoy themselves, spend time with the family on the nice good weather days. But yet you want to allow the golf courses to be open. It doesn't matter if it's a no contact. The fact is, it says no gathering places. A park. Black folks. So let me read one of the comments. Caitlin Syberth said, I think a golf... First of all, I think she needs to speak better. She says, I think golf is a no contact sport. I don't think it has to do anything with what color the skin is. Miss Caitlin, I'm not sure if you black or white, but I believe you to be white. I can't really tell by your profile. But that is an idiotic statement. Caitlin Seaberth said, I think golf is a no contact sport. I don't think it has to do with anything of color. We're talking about placing sanctions on people based on their geographical area. Because black folks in the hood, their area codes, they're being criminalized. While white folks see the same place, they want to go out and hang out. Black folks want to hang out, they're being criminalized. White folks want to hang out, they're being criminalized. This is discrimination at its core. This is discrimination at its core. And if the city of Toledo decides to open up the parks on tomorrow, I have a nice white attorney who is prepared to sue the city of Toledo for a monetary judgment. And he is prepared to represent the folks who have been criminally charged by the Toledo Police Department. So Attorney Radner is prepared to sue the city of Toledo for violating people's constitutional rights. You can't cherry pick what people you want to arrest for violating the same law. So I'm going to pull up an article. We're going to type up we're going to type up sorry, I should have had it already pulled up. So we're just going to do a quick Google search. And during our Google search, Toledo police charge man for violating Ohio Stay-at-Home Act. It's a couple different articles. You got it from the Blade and W2L. We'll go to this one. We'll go to the Toledo's news source. Okay? So, let's see. No, thank you. So we got some ads there. All right, so let's do it.
Charge was violating the state stay-at-home order. Our caller Byron told Toledo police about how they're cracking down on any and all violators.
911 Mercer emergency.
At Whiskey and Walnut, there's a huge crowd there. Looks like they got raped.
Toledo police say between April 4th through April 6th, at least 9 911 calls were made for a large group of people gathering in the street. The calls were made to the area of Walnut, Ontario, and North Michigan Street.
How many people? They used at least 30 or more.
This is a white guy calling in.
They're getting very aggressive with each other. I'm not too sure, but I can't really tell.
Any weapons seen?
Not that I could tell, but...
Okay. Anyone injured that you know of?
Not that I could tell.
In one incident, a man was arrested around 2 a.m. while at a house party on North Superior. Police say he was violating Governor Mike DeWine's stay-at-home order.
And they're getting more and more aggressive.
Okay. And in another on Ontario Street around midnight, police asked a large gathering of 50-plus multiple times to disperse, but ultimately 2 arrests were made. Police say hosting or going to a large gathering or party during a stay-at-home order is incredibly irresponsible.
When you're going to these parties and there's kids around, or you go visit family members the next day, you can still spread this without having symptoms, and it's important for everybody's safety, for citizens, officers, family members, loved ones, anybody in the community, to stay at home and stay socially distanced.
Police say they will enforce the stay-at-home order when required to ensure everyone's safety. Carla Byron, WTOL 11.
Okay, so you guys heard that, right? And so here's the articles on WTOL. If Nathan Livingston, you're on now. If you can send me a request so I can bring you in and have you host the rest of this, that would be great. Nate Livingston, if you can send me the request so I can bring you in on the live, that'd be perfect. But here you guys have, and I'll just kind of keep talking until Nate sends the request. Here you guys have a white person, and we're just going to call it out. Don't want to bring race too much into it, but we're going to call out what the facts are. Fact are, there was a white guy that called in. That's a fact. Fact is, there's a large group of people, or a group of people, outside hanging out, violating the Stay-at-Home Act order. Those are facts. Facts is, people were arrested. People were told to disperse. Fact is, the city of Toledo has now went back and they're being double standard by trying to cherry pick who they want to target. That's not okay. That's not okay. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to bring Nathan Livingston in. If he could, I don't see his request. Nate, send me the request. Oh, you can't do that no more? Okay, Dante, appreciate it. Okay. So sorry, unfortunately we can't do that. Fortunately, we can't do that. So this is what I'm going to say. And I've been very avid and very outspoken against those who willfully chose to defy the Stay-at-Home Act. There was a point where I said you should be charged because you put everyone else at risk. But on the same hand, if the city is going to now change their position and say we're going to allow certain people to be able to get a pass, then that's wrong. It's problematic. You take down basketball courts or the basketball rims so that black folks can't go out into the parks. Black little boys can't be congregating in the park. But yet you willfully open up golf course to where it benefits white folks. We know that black folks typically ain't golfing. We know that black young boys in the hood ain't going to a damn golf course. It's just not what's happening. So, I am stating today, here and now, and I've already consulted with the attorney. If the city of Toledo takes the position that they're going to allow the Toledo municipal golf courses to be open, they are willfully placing themselves in litigation. And the people that were arrested, the people that were given citations, the people that were accosted by police now have a civil lawsuit against the city of Toledo. You now have a civil lawsuit against the city of Toledo. And guess what that lawsuit is called? Discrimination. It's discrimination. And it is a violation of the federal law. It's a violation of federal law. You have constitutional rights. Just because we are in a state of emergency, a national crisis, does not mean that all of your civil and constitutional rights are gone. Some of your rights can be limited, but you can't say we're going to target minorities, but we're not going to target non-black folk. You can't do it. It's illegal. Now, based on these circumstances, based on the totality of those circumstances, I am not saying that black folks should go out and go violate the Ohio Stay-at-Home Act. I'm not saying everybody need to go turn up today on D Block or O Block. What I'm saying is we all should be practicing social distance. We all should be staying at home. But if the city is now going to change their position, the city is negligent for whatever happens. For whatever happens. That means all of the citations, they couldn't prosecute the folks that got the citations. They would have to release whoever's in jail because now it is discrimination. You're putting black folks in jail. You're putting black folks through the criminal justice system, all because you say that you want to practice social distancing, and you say that it puts other people at harm. However, on the other hand, the blink of an eye, you want to give white folks a pass. And that is unjust. It is unjust. It is morally wrong. It is ethically wrong. And this all falls on the shoulders of two suspected white supremacists. I truly believe that Mayor Lil Wade kapszukiewicz, I believe that he's a suspected white supremacist. I believe Chief George Carl is a suspected white supremacist. A white supremacist doesn't have to be someone who's just running around lynching folks. A white supremacist could be someone who is putting in policies and enforcing laws that benefit the idea of white supremacy. Putting superiority over one group of people before another group of people. Supporting racist behavior and racist activity. This city of Toledo has a long history of racism. The city of Toledo has a history of racism in Toledo. And unfortunately, whenever I call it out, they like to call me different names. And I'll take that. I'll take every last name you want to give me. I'll take it. I'll take it. I believe that right is right, wrong is wrong, and fair is fair. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit back, and I called Nathan Livingston, was the first person from Toledo to call it out. Nate Livingston, an activist, was the first person from the city of Toledo to call out this Ohio Stay-at-Home Act. And I thought Nate Livingston was over-exaggerating. I thought he was pushing it over the edge a little bit. I said if we all just stay at home, it ain't nothing to worry about. But then Nate kept saying on Facebook, he kept saying, and I got to give him the credit, the police are going to be using this new law, Stay-at-Home Act, to start targeting and patrolling aggressively in black neighborhoods. He said that they're going to start locking up black people. And I said, if black people are smart, you just stay at home, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I was one of those people that said, if you stay the fuck at home, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You guys see my posts, and you guys see my prior live videos. But now we have a very egregious issue. And there are members of city council that supports this opening up these 3 golf courses. So what you guys need to do if you guys are unhappy is I want some of you guys tomorrow to go to these golf courses and get pictures of people being at the golf course. Get pictures of the white folks swinging the golf clubs, riding around on their golf cart. Get pictures of it. Get some video of it. Once you successfully do that, the city of Toledo will be sued in federal court for violating federal law of racial discrimination. And I have an amazing white attorney, an amazing Jewish attorney who is prepared to file the litigation on behalf of the black folks who were arrested by the city of Toledo. So if you get a citation, or if you've gotten a citation ever since the stay-at-home order was issued in the state of Ohio, you've gotten a citation, if you've been arrested, if you were placed in handcuffs, if you were booked down to the county jail, if your mugshots were plastered all over the news or the internet, I want you to contact me. We're going to wait and see on what happens on tomorrow. We're going to see if they actually open up these damn golf courses. I don't care how they consulted or got special permission from the governor. Discrimination, damn it, is discrimination. And the governor has does not have the authority to say, to cherry pick on who can benefit from what. Discrimination is discrimination. And I want to see how ballsy enough, I want to see how stupid enough the city of Toledo is going to be. I want to see how stupid they're going to be. Because you got to be some type of stupid. I'm talking to y'all fat ass mayor, Mayor Lil Wade. I'm talking to the fat white the fat white mayor of Toledo. How stupid can you be? How stupid can you be? And for you to have a black chief of staff named Katie Crosby, you know, the bald-headed lady, the black lady, how could you have black advisors and willfully put an ordinance in place or some rules in place that are discriminatory? I want to see how stupid your law department is. Because if your law department co-signed this, I want to see how stupid Matt Cherry, who's the city council president, I want to see how stupid his white ass is. I'm going to call it out. People say, oh, you're supposed to be an activist. You can't call people white. I'm going to call it for what it is. And if you're offended, you're supposed to be. And if you're not, you're smart. So we're going to see how stupid the city of Toledo going to be. I don't believe they're going to do it. I don't believe that the mayor, Mayor Lil Wade, I don't think he's going to be that stupid. I would implore the mayor. I would implore him, because you're already being sued in federal court for fucking with me. But that's a whole nother story, Mayor Lil Wade. What I will tell you is this. Mayor Lil Wade. I would strongly urge you. I would strongly encourage you. I would beg of you not to violate people's rights. You've already put black folks in jail for violating the Stay at Home Act. You can't cherry pick what people can engage in and how they engage in it. Either you're going to open up the parks for all people, or you're going to close everything and mandate that people stay at home. But you cannot have your white officers aggressively patrolling in black neighborhoods while then making a decision to go open up some golf courses. So I commend my brother Nate Livingston for doing the moral thing, for doing the honorable thing, and that's having the guts to say something and challenge this ordinance and this order. Nate Livingston, I thank you. I thank you. This is racist here. And no one wants to call out racism in the city of Toledo. They created hate groups about me. They created fake Facebook groups about me because I have the cojones big enough to challenge this stuff. See, when you get like me